Lindsey White, who volunteers with the Humane Society of Broward County. She's also a dog breeder.
Yes, I am.
Lindsey, you were very instrumental in having Mick Foley come to the 10th Level Tavern to do 2 benefit shows for the Humane Society of Broward County here in Oakland Park in South Florida.
Yes, Sunday and Monday.
What was it like having Mick here to do his shows, the 20th anniversary of Hell in a Cell, getting him down to do this for the Humane Society of Broward County?
Well, I'm not saying it was easy, but I'm glad I got him here. He did actually 3 tours. He did 1 in Canada, he did 1 in Australia, and then now in the US. So he's tired. So to get him to come to, you know, down here in South Florida at the 10th Level Tavern in Oakland Park, and to do his final show after being on the road so 6 months, 33 consecutive days, and hardly sleeping month after month. I feel really bad, but in the end, it was beautiful what happened here, and he couldn't be happier, I couldn't be happier, and we raised a good amount of money, and we didn't touch it. He came down, paid for his own airfare, own hotel. Every expense came out of our pockets for the animals.
And
So
you guys raised about $14,000 to $15,000 between the auctions and the shows.
Exactly, we're close to 15,000. So since we're about to hit that mark, me and Mick are gonna just throw in our money and we're gonna top it off. So it's 15,000.
And Lindsey, just how important is it for the Humane Society of Broward County and what they're doing there?
It's really important that if you're really considering a dog or a cat, is try the Humane Society. If you go there and you don't find the dog that you love or cat that you like right away, keep going, because sadly every day dogs and cats are being brought in daily. So just keep on the lookout, and I'm a breeder myself and I take pride in that, but if you don't want to go that route and you want to go through the shelter, I highly recommend it, and I say don't impulse buy and take your time, and animal is just like having a child, you know, so really think into it, and I think the shelter is the best way to go.
And there was a special guest as well here tonight in the form of Dream.
Yes.
So tell us a little about Dream, and we'll end it with that.
Yeah, so Dream is my little American bully. She's a pocket bully. She's the cutest little thing. She's a merle. She's blue, and she has those beautiful spots. We were actually at the Broward Humane Society today, and I took Mick and I showed him around, but I couldn't have her with me. So one of the girls just held her in the front, and when me and Mick came back, there was a line of 20 people taking pictures of her and asking if she's up for adoption. And I'm like, I'm sorry, this is my dog. So if she would have ended up in the shelter, I think she would have been gone before she even went through whatever they do, you know, to check to make sure the dog is healthy. But she's my foundation female, and I will be breeding her in 6 months, and I do have people on my interest list, and I got her from Hawaii, and she flew from Hawaii to New York, and I picked her up, and she's been great in my kennel, and I love animals and I love dogs, and I'll never stop fighting for them.
And what was it like bringing Mick over to the Humane Society of Broward County?
Well, he's never really been to any before, so when he took and he walked through and he looked at the cats and he looked at the animals and the dogs, I actually saw him get real emotional, you know, because every dog and every cat in there has a story, and sometimes they write the story and they'll put it up there, and I just saw Mick's face, and when he was reading the stories and he was looking at the dogs, and you're looking at the dogs and they're looking at you, and they have a story to tell, and you don't know their story and you don't know what they've been through, and one day they were living in a happy home or whatever their situation is, and now it's like living in a 6x6 cell in jail. It is really, until luckily someone comes and they fit into their home. But Mick did get emotional, and he said it's one of the most beautiful, most clean places he's ever been.
Is there any way people can help anything they can do to send support funds or materials to the Humane Society of Broward County?
Yes, you can go to, I think it's Broward County Humane Society.com. Just Google something in.
Google Humane Society of Broward County.
Yeah,
or something
exactly.
Like that, they could do that.
And then they'll have a home page, and then they actually have a link that says donation. So you can go there, and it's legit. So don't worry, no scam artist is getting. You can even call. What we did, me and Mick did, is we called to make sure, hey, is this really, before we give thousands of dollars to you guys, is it for real? And we spoke to Pat. She said yes, it is, and we're actually going to deliver a check. But if you do want to help the cats and dogs there, I would highly recommend sending donations there.
Thank you so much.
No problem.